So then guys, we've been hearing now for a while that the new iPhone Flip is gonna be coming out, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be that far away with its release that Apple are gonna start bringing out their first foldable phones. But today I want to tell you about the top 3 leaks to get excited about for the iPhone Flip series. Now, when I say an iPhone Flip, I'm talking a design very similar to like this Android phone I have right here. The clamshell sort of design. So something like a Galaxy Z Flip sort of range, or Motorola kind of Razr kind of design. This is the kind of phone I think is going to be super popular out there when it is released. And let me, like I said, give you 3 big reasons why I think that this phone is definitely going to be great out there. And first of all, it's all to do with the actual hinge that we've been told about, and this is to get rid of the crease in a foldable phone. Let me tell you more. Well, we've actually had this leak in right here telling us that we could actually be getting a liquid hinge. This is something quite unusual. We've never seen this sort of design before on kind of mainstream kind of phones out there. Obviously, the likes of say Samsung and other companies, or to be honest, the majority of Android kind of phones out there have some kind of foldable phone that exists right now. And obviously they don't use anything like a liquid hinge sort of thing. Now, the great thing is what I expect this liquid hinge to do is obviously kind of make a buffer inside of the hinge where you actually fold it out, that you won't actually get a crease in the middle, and you obviously won't be able to see this much, or you probably won't even be able to feel it. I'd say this is the one thing we've got better, that you can't really see the crease as much with some Android phones. But what I would also be saying with that is that you can actually really feel that crease inside of it. So yeah, this is definitely something that's going to be excited to see, that Apple look like this is why they've been so late to come to the party, is because they've done this upgrade that we're hearing about right here. Now, the second big reason why I say to get excited about this is to do 2 in 1, I would say here. And one is that obviously that with new kind of batteries, like carbon batteries are out there, then we could actually potentially be getting a thinner sort of flip kind of phone, even compared to like this one I've got right here. At the end of the day, we've got the iPhone 17 Air, what's going to be coming out this year, what's going to be around about, say, about 5.5 millimeters thick. And remember, yeah, the thinnest kind of Apple device we have right now is the iPad Pro, which is 5.1 millimeters thick, so it's only going to be slightly thicker than that. And then to actually have this is going to be great to actually have, say, in your pocket. And the great thing of what's going to go along with this is, like I said, these batteries, these new kind of carbon batteries that are being introduced to thinner devices, like the Oppo N5 Find have actually got, we can actually maintain the same kind of battery life like we have with the iPhone 16 right now. And I think this is something what's also going to be cool with this new phone, is obviously where it all stretched out, you know, with the screen like this, you're going to get something very similar to the actual iPhone sort of 16 kind of display we have right now, with it actually all folded out. Apple don't really need to do too much kind of many changes with the actual sort of iOS to make this work, but what I would be saying is that probably they will offer kind of maybe some notifications, a little mini screen on the back of the iPhone 2, what will be really, really cool to actually have. Now, the third big upgrade with the iPhone Flip is not really kind of, I'd say, an upgrade or a big leak. It's more to do with, say, common sense out there. Now, I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are massive fans still of the iPhone mini series. A lot of you guys miss this phone. And this is the great thing. I'm going to say the iPhone Flip is going to be a great solution for this. Like again with my Android phone I've got right here, fully extended out, you can see obviously it's definitely bigger than a normal iPhone sort of 16 that we have right now. But obviously if we reduce this down in sort of actual body sort of size to the same size as this, can you imagine when you flip it shut how much smaller that would be? It'd be even smaller than we have right here. This would be absolutely incredible. And like I've just said in the previous leak, with this being super thin too, you know, we could even have, say, this new flip phone being as thick as, say, an iPhone sort of 17 Pro Max by the time this comes out, or even ever so slightly thicker than that. In your pocket, this is going to feel great. Obviously that it's far smaller, and obviously you can also still get your notifications on that rear display and everything like that, and then still operate it like a normal iPhone. I think personally this is going to be a really popular phone out there, the Flip one, for the people who want a replacement to, say, an iPhone kind of mini phone right now. Something else that is really awesome is the giveaway we are doing on this channel for this right here. This here is a MacBook Air with an M4 inside of it. It's not just any normal M4 and specs of a MacBook Air that I'm giving away. This is actually the 10-core CPU and GPU version. And it's also got 24 gigabytes of RAM and also 512 gigabytes of storage too. So this is some great upgrades inside of it. And I'm giving it away, like I said, to one lucky subscriber at the end of June time 2025. And you can enter in right now. All you have to do at this stage is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it's going to be the new Nintendo Switch 2, what comes out on June the 5th. Maybe it's going to be a new RTX graphics card. Maybe it's going to be a new MacBook or maybe a new iPhone. Well, let me know in the comments below. And the other thing what I'd recommend you doing is make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell because I'm giving us away to a subscriber. And also, you don't want to miss out on the second part of the giveaway. What is a video coming out near the end of June time where I'll be giving you more details about the whole giveaway scenario. And also in that there will be a form to fill in too. And also most importantly, I'm going to be telling you when I'm going to do the live stream to give away this MacBook Air M4. So you won't want to miss out on that. Now the last thing I want to quickly say about this giveaway is sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, sending to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people, best to see right here. Please do report them. So finally then, what about a release date and price? Well, the good news is it definitely looks like it's firming up that the new iPhone Flip and the new iPhone Fold phone is going to be coming out in 2026 now, as you can see from these leaks right here. And specifically, I believe Apple probably released them alongside the likes of, say, the new iPhone 17 or even say 18 models by then. 17 in 2025, but in 2026 we'll have the 18s, and this is where we'll probably get the introduction to these new phones. So it's going to be absolutely awesome at this stage, that's what we've been told. But what I would also be saying with that though is the price wise, for probably even this clamshell kind of design here, don't expect it to come in super cheap. It's probably going to be around about $899 for it, or even possibly a bit more. Could even touch the $1,000 kind of price mark for it. But obviously we do have things with tariffs and things like this all changing. So this could even be more potentially. It's a little bit up in the air. But what I would be saying, it's definitely be north of $899 probably for this compared to other competitors out there. And do remember though, this is not going to be a pro phone. We're only going to probably get, say, 2 cameras on it, a wide and ultra wide, but you will get that display on the back. And the main reason you'll be paying out for is to do with it being a clamshell design, foldable kind of iPhone out there. But with that then, guys, that is the latest and greatest we have for the iPhone Flip. Are you excited? Are these 3 big reasons for you to possibly wait out for this phone? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. And as always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.